Jacob Beach here at the Prepper's Bunker. Due to some odd circumstances, I haven't been able to be with you guys for a while. I apologize for that. And my wife is still sick with a fever, so she hasn't been able to pick up my slack. But I'm back, and well, we're going to mix episodes 9 and 10 together because there was so much in these episodes, but not a whole lot of action to talk about. So we're going to talk about episodes 9 and 10 together as if they're one episode. Check it out. Before I get into characters, I want to talk about some things that have been happening on my channel. I don't know why a lot of my comments have disappeared. I really haven't got any negative comments in a long time. The only comments that I really deleted were in episode 4 with people insulting my wife and stuff like that, because that's not necessary for the channel, and I'm not going to have it on there. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with my comments afterwards. There were some questions asked that I'm not able to answer, but I'm really not sure what's going on with that. With that being said, let's get into episode 9 and 10 here. I want to start off talking about Mitch. I don't think that anyone would disagree if I said that Mitch could have stayed there as long as he wanted. Mitch is extremely talented. The guy just knows a lot of stuff. He's like an encyclopedia of knowledge. Really liked his character on the show. When I say his character on the show, I mean how he was portrayed. Obviously, he's a real person, not a character. But, I liked Mitch a lot. There's a lot of controversy over why exactly he left. I'm not here to speak for Mitch and to tell you why he did or did not leave. What I will say is that Mitch had the ability to stay and he chose not to. He decided that other things were more important than staying there on the show, that he'd accomplished what he wanted, and he left. He didn't leave because he was unable to stay. He didn't leave because he had to leave or anything else. So, no matter what the cause, he didn't leave because of a lack of talent. He left because he's tired of being there or had better places to be. Lucas is a little more difficult. I've said before that I don't really connect with Lucas because he doesn't have a personality that I'm able to easily understand. But the guy is just impressive. I mean, he did some stuff that was really, really cool. I think, like a lot of people, Mrs. Beach and I really thought that he was going to stay there. I really think that he had kind of the best setup, but part of Alone is you don't know how many other people are there and you don't know how long they're going to stay. Lucas accomplished what he wanted to accomplish and he left. Could he stayed longer? Absolutely. In fact, I think he probably had the most comfortable shelter. I was bummed to see him go. But as much as I don't understand a lot of the things that Lucas did or the way that he acted a lot of times in this show, I will say that he quit like a man. He said, "I'm done with this," and he left. There wasn't really excuses. There wasn't a big show, a big play. He made up his mind, and he did it. That was cool. Lucas was a great competitor and a very interesting person to watch, and man, the guy's got some talent. So episode 9 really didn't bring much more than that, because it was really an episode, I think, about Lucas and Mitch. Which brings us to episode 10. All 4 of these guys are definitely survivors. I have a whole lot of respect for Sam. I think maybe Sam had some difficulty catching everything that he did on video, and it's not easy always being on video, and but he is a mentally tough guy. I think he lost 100 pounds. No, 80 pounds. It takes a lot to do that, to stay out there even when you're that hungry for that long. A few people have said that he wasn't a survivor, that he was just stubborn. I don't think that's fair. I do think, in my opinion, that Sam is more of an adventurer than a survivor. But survival isn't always about knowing everything. As humans, we learn. Sam's strong point, I think, is partially due to his mental toughness and his good attitude. And Sam is a survivor. I was very impressed with Sam. Super happy for the guy. He's young, and I think he's got a great career ahead of him. I'd really like to get to know Sam personally. I said in the first episode that I wasn't really a big fan of his. I think my first impression was that he was taking things a little too lightly, and I didn't see him do a lot. But I really think that I saw Sam progress as a character in the show, progress as a human being, as a person, as an adult, as a man. Once I think we really got to see Sam, I think you really got to see what he was about. Very impressive guy. And that just leaves Alan. Alan is a man's man. He was sticking it out there. I have no doubt that if Alan had no other choice, that he would have survived. He could have spent a lifetime out there. Maybe if Alan had never had a family, he would have maybe even done even better if he didn't have something pulling him in another direction. I think if Alan did have his family there, that he would survive there forever, because he'd, again, have nothing pulling him in a different direction. He'd have to provide for more people, but I think Alan can do that. Alan deserved this win. Alan is a great guy, and so thumbs up to all these 4 last guys. If anybody's got any specific questions, make sure to let me know. Obviously, this is our last commentary video for a while. Sorry it's a short one. Hopefully being that not so much happened besides guys tapping out, or not in Alan's case, that we can make up for the short video with some good discussion. Make sure to leave us some comments and stick around. I plan on demonstrating a lot of survival skills, some fitness skills, some firearms reviews, some tactics. Our channel's really going to expand here. I've got a lot of time now. You know, I thought that I was going to be tied up for a while. Didn't pan out. So I'm going to learn. I'm going to do my best to help you learn, and we're going to grow together as preppers. It's always a pleasure having you guys. Please like and comment and subscribe. Thank you very much.